Hey movie lovers, welcome back to Top Stream Finds, your home for the boldest, bloodiest, and most binge-worthy films on the planet. If you're new here, I break down the best action, thrillers, and hidden gems hitting your screen, and today, we're going full throttle into revenge. No fluff, no filler, just 5 action movies where the body count climbs, and justice is personal. From Denzel Washington turning quiet rage into surgical violence, to Ana de Armas dancing through death in the John Wick universe, these stories are all about what happens when you push the wrong person way too far. If you're into brutal takedowns, underground war zones, or ex-assassins who never really retired, these are the 5 best action movies every John Wick fan needs to watch. Let's dive in, and trust me, you'll want to see who takes the last spot. Number 5, The Equalizer 3. What happens when a man with a violent past tries to live a quiet life, but the world just won't let him? Meet Robert McCall. Played by the legendary Denzel Washington, a man once feared as a government assassin, now trying to find peace in the tranquil hills of southern Italy. He's calm, he's quiet, he drinks his coffee the same time every day, but behind those tired eyes, there's a storm that never truly settled. McCall has spent years punishing the wicked traffickers, abusers, predators. He's not a cop, he's not a hero, he's something far more dangerous, and far more precise. In The Equalizer 3, we find him seeking redemption, blending into the charm of a small Italian town, finally feeling like he belongs. But when the mafia starts tightening its grip on the locals, extorting shopkeepers and leaving blood in the streets, McCall has to make a choice: stay silent or remind them exactly who they're dealing with. And let's be clear, McCall doesn't make threats, he makes promises. One quiet stare, one ticking watch, then chaos. With every takedown, every calculated strike, Denzel brings McCall to life with a cold intensity that only he can deliver. No capes, no tech, just a man, a mission, and a brutal sense of justice. This isn't about revenge anymore. It's about protection. It's about making sure that evil never gets too comfortable. The Equalizer 3 is the final, brutal chapter in one of the most underrated action trilogies of our time, and McCall, he might just be the most dangerous man who ever tried to walk away. Number 4, Nobody. Meet Hutch Mansell. Mild-mannered, quiet, overlooked. To the outside world, he's just a suburban dad punching the clock, taking out the trash, and getting ignored at the breakfast table. But here's the twist: Hutch isn't just nobody. He's a man with a past so dangerous it's been buried under years of fake smiles and boring routines. But when two burglars break into his home, something snaps. It's not about what they took, it's about what they woke up. Played by Better Call Saul star Bob Odenkirk, Hutch transforms from an average Joe into an unstoppable force of violence, precision, and sheer grit. Turns out, this nobody used to be a lethal government assassin, the kind they send when they really want someone gone. And once he steps back into that old life, all baits are off. What starts as a simple act of revenge spirals into a full-on war with the Russian mafia, led by a ruthless crime boss who has no idea who he's messing with. The fists fly, the bullets rain, and Hutch, he's just getting warmed up. Nobody is gritty, fast, and brutally satisfying. It asks the question: what happens when a man who's tried to disappear decides to be seen again? If you love John Wick but want your hero to be a little rougher around the edges, Nobody is your next must-watch, because sometimes the most dangerous man in the room is the one you never saw coming. Number 3, The Extraction 2. What happens when a man who's already died decides to keep fighting? Tyler Rake isn't just a soldier, he's a ghost. After being left for dead in Dhaka, dragged out of a river with shattered bones and a broken soul, most people would have given up, but not Tyler. Played by Chris Hemsworth, Extraction 2 throws us right back into the fire with one of action cinema's most relentless heroes. This time, Tyler's pulled into a mission that's even more personal and far more dangerous. His target? A Georgian prison fortress buried in snow and steel. His goal? To rescue a battered mother and her 2 kids from a warlord so ruthless even the guards fear him. No backup, no mercy, and one shot at redemption. What makes this sequel truly next level isn't just the stunts, which are insane. By the way, it's Tyler's pain. You feel every bruise, every bullet, every moment of hesitation behind those tired eyes. He's not invincible. He's just unwilling to quit. And when the bullets start flying and the prison turns into a war zone, Tyler moves like a storm, fast, precise, and absolutely unforgiving. There's a 21-minute one-shot sequence that'll leave you breathless. It's not just a fight. It's survival, filmed with raw, chaotic beauty. Extraction 2 isn't about saving the world, it's about saving what's left of yourself, one mission at a time. Tyler Rake is back, and this time, he's not holding anything back. Number 2, the night comes for us. What happens when the most feared enforcer in the triad turns his back on the blood-soaked code he once lived by? Meet Ito, played by Joe Taslim, a name action fans know from The Raid and Mortal Kombat. He's fast, brutal, and absolutely unstoppable. As one of the Elite 6Cs, Ito is the kind of guy you send when you need a village wiped clean and a message carved into bone. But everything changes when he makes one mistake. He spares a child, now marked as a traitor. Ito returns home only to find the streets he once ruled have turned against him. The Triad wants him dead, his old allies gunning for him, and his past. It's catching up fast. What follows is pure chaos. We're talking machetes, meat hooks, and some of the most savage hand-to-hand combat ever put on screen. Every frame bleeds style and pain. Every fight feels like survival. But The Night Comes for Us isn't just mindless violence. It's about redemption, about a man who's done terrible things, finally choosing to protect something pure, no matter the cost. Joe Taslim brings raw emotion to the role. This isn't just fists and fury. It's regret, guilt, and one final shot at doing the right thing. If John Wick had a more brutal, blood-drenched cousin, it would be this movie. You've been warned. Once the night comes, it doesn't leave quietly. Number 1, Ballerina. What if your past wasn't just painful, but weaponized? In Ballerina, Ana de Armas takes center stage as Rooney, a deadly assassin forged in the cold, ruthless traditions of the Ruskarama, the same underground syndicate that once trained John Wick. But Rooney isn't just another killer. She's graceful, precise, and absolutely lethal, moving like a dancer, striking like a viper. When her father is brutally murdered, Rooney doesn't grieve, she hunts, because in her world, justice is earned in blood. With every silent step and every broken bone, she inches closer to the truth behind his death and the powerful enemies who want her gone. Her mission is personal, and that makes her unstoppable. Set in the same gritty, neon-soaked universe as John Wick, Ballerina gives us a new kind of action hero, elegant, intelligent, and relentless. Alongside Ana de Armas' action legend Keanu Reeves, reprising his role as Wick, because in this world, everyone's connected, and no one is safe. Explosive, stylish, and full of heart-pounding choreography, Ballerina is more than a revenge story. It's a symphony of violence, beauty, and pain. If you thought John Wick was dangerous, wait until you meet Rooney. And there you have it, to 5 revenge-fueled action thrillers that prove one thing: you don't need superpowers to be unstoppable, just a reason. From back alley beatdowns to bullet ballet, June 2025 is stacked with stories where justice isn't served, it's taken. Which one are you watching first? Drop your pick in the comments. I'm reading all of them. And if you love breakdowns like this, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss a hit from Top Stream Finds. Until next time, stay sharp, stay dangerous, and remember, the quiet ones are usually the deadliest.